few moments. All right, and then I'm going to pin myself as Wendy taught me to do. There we go. All right, well, welcome everyone to this ROV Global Peace and Healing Meditation for July 20th or July 21st, depending on if you're in Australia like Anne is. And thank you to all of you who have joined us on Zoom Live, also on Enlightened World Network. Thank you for hosting this on your wonderful platform. And to those of you who are watching on the Raising Our Vibration Community Facebook page on the replay, welcome, welcome. So today's meditation is titled En-Lightening Mind and Body. And this one was actually prompted by Wendy in our Thursday evening meditation, ROV meditation book club session, where she was talking about the eyes as symbols of light, as representative of light. And so today we're going to use this sense of light in two senses. So one is light as in the bright shining light, like sunlight, or the light of awareness. And the other is light as in lightness, as in lighthearted, feeling lighter. Okay, so both of those senses we're going to blend together in this meditation today, because each of them adds a different quality to what we're going to do. So we're going to focus on three spots in the body today. So first is the eyes, okay, as a place where light comes in for our sight and our vision. And then that light goes back into the center of our brains, into the pineal gland, and the receptors there. And the pineal gland is in charge of our cycles of wakefulness and sleep, but also, besides receiving the light through our eyes, the pineal gland receives the light in through the crown, the spiritual light. So it's a real potent center for the transmission of light. And we're going to focus on the transmission of light out through the brain from the pineal gland, and then the connection of the pineal gland down through the brainstem into the thymus gland. So if you're not familiar with the thymus gland, it's right about here. So right in your upper chest. So you see the little notch in my neck, and then the collarbones here, and then your sternum starts here. So right in here is your thymus gland. And the thymus gland serves a physiological function of training our immune cells, our T cells, which go out into our whole body, into all our organs, and function in terms of our immune response. And then they also serve a spiritual function, the thymus gland does. The ancient Greeks called the thymus gland the seat of the soul. And you also may have heard of it as the high heart. Okay. And interestingly, for me, as I've used it in practice of intuitive guidance, I will tap above my thymus gland when I ask myself inner questions. And I feel like I get yes, no responses from when I tap here and I ask a question. And I'll get a sense for something that feels like a right, a yes, a lightness, something that feels lighter to me, or something that feels heavier, like a no for me, and so on. So you can experiment with that too. The thymus gland is a potent gland for our immune function, but also there's some connection to our soul, to our guidance, to knowing what to do. And so we're going to focus on the light coming into the thymus gland and then going from the thymus gland out to all the cells of our body, just like those T cells do, going out from the thymus gland into all our cells and organs. All right. So that's a little basic setup. As we prepare for the meditation, then let's just do a little activation of the thymus gland. So just with your fingertips, just kind of lightly tap, or you might want to rub the thymus gland, but just kind of get an activation, a felt sense of this area of your body. So I like lightly tapping or rubbing. Then you might just lightly close your eyes and just kind of feel into the vibration from your sternum into the thymus gland. So we're just going to kind of prime it and say hello to your thymus gland. You may not have checked in with your thymus gland lately. So check in and thank your thymus gland for all it does to support your immune function, and also to the potential to tune into the thymus gland for higher guidance. Okay, so a few more taps or rubs, or you could just place your fingers there and feel right underneath your sternum into your thymus gland. Maybe there's a little tingling or a little warmth happening in there now, or just more of a sensitivity to what's going on. Maybe you're tuned into it a little more by placing your attention there. And then let's cup our hands in our laps with the tips of our thumbs touching lightly in that open, receptive mudra. Have our feet firmly on the ground. Sit nicely upright. If you haven't already, you can lightly close your eyes. Then we'll move into our preparatory cues, the ones we use to lead into every meditation, and then we'll go through this sequence with light and lightness. So first, just take a moment to tune in inside, check in. Allow yourself to settle in your seat and be present inside your body. You might begin just by checking in with anything you're carrying with you into this meditation. So there might be lingering thoughts or emotions from your day. You don't need to stop any of that or do anything to fix those. Just allow them to be just as they are. And allow yourself to be just as you are. So as we go through this meditations and all the meditations we do, you may feel things I'm describing. Some may be harder to connect with. Just allow all of it to be okay. Allow yourself to really be as you are. Allow this meditation to progress for you just the way it does, without judging if you're doing it right or wrong. Just letting yourself be in this meditation. And feel out into the space all around you as a sacred space, a safe space that embraces you. Notice how your body begins to relax as you sit in this safe, sacred space. And consider your intention for this practice. Why is this important to you? to connect with light and lightness. Consider that the effect of this practice extends to all of us gathered here. When we gather as a group in meditation, there's even more power in the practice. And the effect of our practice extends to all our loved ones, to everyone we interact with, and more widely and invisibly to all beings, our whole planet, and throughout our collective consciousness, and all that is. We are part of a greater whole, and our state of consciousness contributes to the whole. So consider dedicating this practice to bringing light and lightness to all beings, sharing the light that we are. And with that intention, let's focus into our posture cues to become even more present and relaxed in our bodies. So focusing down now into the soles of your feet, contacting the ground. Allow your feet and your toes to soften and relax, as if they are melting deep down into the earth. And thank the earth for supporting your life. Feel that solid support and grounding presence of the earth flowing up through your feet, up through your shins and calves, up through your knees and thighs, into your hips and your pelvic bowl, resting down in your seat. Feel the weight of your body resting down in your pelvic bowl, down in your seat, resting down on the earth. You're grounded and present here and now. And focus into your palms and fingers resting cupped in your lap. Awaken sensory awareness here in your hands. And allow your hands to soften and relax, as if they are melting down into your legs. Feel the soft openness in your hands, connected to the soft openness in your heart. And the soft openness in your thymus gland and your upper chest. You might feel that tingling aliveness here in that high heart, the thymus gland. And as your hands relax, allow your arms and shoulders to relax down. Release any tension in your shoulders, your neck, and your head. Imagine and feel as if a string is attached to the top of your head, drawing your spine gently upright, like a string of luminous pearls, like a channel of light flowing upwards, up through your spine and up through the top of your head, opening to the vast sky above. Lift your chin just slightly to gently lengthen the back of your neck. Lightly close your lips and breathe in and out through your nose. Nasal only breathing cleans and warms, purifies the air as it comes in. Rest your tongue upon the roof of your mouth with the tip of your tongue touching the gum line behind your upper front teeth. Soften and relax your tongue here. Soften your tongue even more. Feel the connection of your tongue all the way back into the center of your brain stem, and your vagus nerve. Softening your tongue sends a relaxation signal to your vagus nerve. Feel that right in the brain stem, right in the center of your brain. And as you feel that relaxation, that positive energy in the center of your brain, smile. A subtle smile of calm happiness, of lightness and joy. Allow that feeling of lightness and joy to shine through your eyes. Feel the light and the lightness of your eyes. This soft, sparkling energy. Lighting up your eyes and your forehead. Now feel this light and lightness from your eyes and forehead shining back into the center of your brain stem, and your pineal gland, which is on the upper rear next to your brain stem. Center of your brain, and then the top of your brain stem and the rear, your pineal gland. Feel the light, the lightness shining in through your eyes and your forehead, right into that pineal gland. Feel it light up. And as you breathe in through your nose, through your upper nasal passages, feel as if that energy in your breath feeds the energy in the center of your brain in your pineal gland. So draw it deeply through your upper nasal passages. And feel how it lights up the center of your brain and pineal gland. As you breathe out, feel that light shining out from the center of your brain. So draw a few strong breaths, feeling the air really flowing up through those upper nasal passages and into the center of your brain. Feel the center of your brain, your pineal gland light up. Light with lightness. With joy. Feel the connection from the center of your brain, the pineal gland, up through your crown. Crown which opens to the sky above. Feel that light pouring in through the crown as well. Shining light down into the center of your brain, the pineal gland. Now you have the light from the eyes and the forehead, the light from the crown, converging in the center of your brain, which lights up. And this light shines out from the pineal gland, which you can think of as a crystalline light, a highly charged crystal, shining out through the front of your brain, top of your brain, the left and right sides, out through the temporal lobes, through the occipital lobes in the back, the cerebellum at the base of your skull. Your whole brain is lit up, feels tingling, alive, light, energized. Just allow the light to permeate your whole brain, to infuse your whole brain. Finding anywhere it feels darker or not connected. It's allowing it to naturally and easily light up every corner of your brain. Anywhere it feels darker, that's okay. Just allow the light to gently and easily surround and infuse your whole brain. This light creates new neural pathways. It cleans any plaque from the brain. This light, this spiritual light, lights up your whole brain now. Brings all your brain functions fully online. Breathe in through your nasal passages, filling your whole brain with light. Now allow this light to flow from your brainstem in the center of your brain, down through your spinal cord, down through your neck, down into your thymus gland, right in the central upper part of your chest, just underneath your upper sternum. Breathe in and feel the light flow in your in-breath from the center of your brain down to your thymus gland. And then breathe out through your thymus gland, focusing the energy here. Again, breathe in, drawing the energy down. And breathe out through your thymus, focusing the energy. And one more time. Now breathe in and out through your thymus gland. Feeling your thymus gland light up, fed by your attention and your breath. Feel the energy of your thymus gland lighting up. Breathe in and out through your thymus gland, a feeling of lightness and joy smiling into your thymus gland. Feel the energy glowing here, feeling of lightness and joy here. Thymus gland is glowing with light, with lightness and joy. Feel this light radiating outward, flowing out from the thymus. And all these wonderful T cells which now move out through all your cells and organs. Feel this light, this lightness flowing out through your shoulders, arms, and hands. Out through your chest and upper back, out through your heart, your lungs, your ribs, through all your internal organs, your liver, your kidneys, your spleen and pancreas, your stomach and intestines. Feel this light flowing from your thymus gland to your whole torso, down into your abdomen, your hips, down into your legs and feet. Feel this energy, this lightness in your whole body at once, flowing out from your thymus gland. Smile into every cell. Feel every cell lit up with pure positive energy, lightness and joy, all the way out through the pores of your skin, which now begin to radiate light into this space all around you. Feel as if your skin dissolves and there's light radiating inside and all around you, filling the whole space. The walls in your room dissolve, and this light shines out from your thymus gland, infinitely in all directions, infinitely out in front of you, farther and farther. And from your thymus gland, infinitely behind you. Infinitely out to the left, shining brightly, farther and farther. And infinitely out to the right, as far as it can go and farther still, shining brightly. The light shines infinitely above you, higher and higher. And the light shines infinitely below you, deeper and deeper. Feel out to the edges of this infinite field of light. And beyond that, and beyond that, boundless light, boundless lightness and joy. And let go now and rest as boundless light, boundless lightness and joy. Without beginning or end. And let go of focusing. Just be this light. Just rest as this lightness and joy. Shining brightly. Without end. Let go. Rest as the light. Pure joy. Smiling and shining brightly. Now feel the space of your body arising as an expression of this light. Your body is an energetic template of light. This energetic template formed your body formed from light. Feel this light infusing every cell. Know that you are inseparably one with this infinite light. You feel if there's anywhere in your body that could use a little more light. Just allow the light to flow there now. Or if there's an area that just arises, just allow the light to infuse that area. Otherwise, feel your whole body at once, infused with light, infused with joy. Smiling brightly. As you feel your body as a whole, notice how you feel. If you could sum this up in a word, a phrase, or an image, what would this be? And record this word, phrase, or image together with this feeling in your body, deeply in every cell, so you remember it. Bring it with you to all your interactions, bringing lightness and joy to everyone you meet, to every situation you're involved in. Being the light. Again, feel the light of your eyes, the light in the center of your brain, the pineal gland, the light in your thymus gland, light flowing out through all the cells of your body. And through your arms and hands, your torso, legs, and feet. Feel your feet firmly on the ground, here and now. Very slowly begin to open your eyes. And feel the light of this group. Send light to all who are watching, wherever they are. Thank you for your practice. Take a moment to allow that experience to integrate you'd like to share anything about your experience, either in the chat or out loud, you're welcome that. Monica, yes.
Gotten good at that. And
Yes.
so much for that practice. It's so great to see everybody, and could really feel the my brain tingling, lighting up. And at one point I did see like just a real clear light, and I could feel it go through my body.
Mm.
It was so wonderful. And also the thymus, I like that as well.
Mm.
Gland. And I think at one point it was like, I'm not really doing the practice, life's doing the practice. And it really has nothing to do about you,
Mm. Mm.
you know, with you, I guess, in a positive way.
Yeah.
Just really freeing, and just life moving through this. And then just this sense of love is really all there is. And I know we hear that a lot,
Mm.
but it was like a feeling of it's really all there is. Everything else is false. That's what kept coming. And
Mm. Mm.
it's okay to focus on that. It's okay in the world to just be that.
Mm.
That was kind of what I experienced. So it's really beautiful. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Thank you, Monica. That was beautiful. Thank you. Love that. Wendy.
Oh, thank you, Monica.
Mm.
And everyone.
Mm.
I've meditated a lot on light, so I'm practiced at it, but you taught me things I didn't know, not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And it really had to do with directionality. I'm so used to having all of the energy move up with the cerebral spinal column
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
activate the thymus and
Mm-hmm.
go out from there and
Yeah.
the toroidal field or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
this was really wonderful to feel the energy both coming in from everywhere and then going out in all directions.
Mm.
And relating the thymus to light was different for me. So you could say I'm usually in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was wonderful. And by the end, it didn't feel like the thymus and the pineal gland were separate at all. It just felt like expansion, contraction,
Mm.
my whole being. And I really didn't want it to end, and it seemed too short.
Right.
So thank you so much. I feel like I have a new way of practicing
Mm.
or placing my attention on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Nice. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Bill, anything you'd like to share?
Sure, it was beautiful. That was beautiful, Kevin.
Mm.
I'm not just sure where I would say the light. I've sensed a light, but is my related to my body and following you and on it. But the glow was I don't know what you'd call it. It was just like there was a connectedness somewhere. I could feel it. There was more than me there in the glow. It was more. I would say it was more more encompassing than just this body and this type of thing. Right?
Yeah.
It was more encompassing than where I would regularly relate to the body kind of thing.
Mm.
So it was a much deeper encompassing of everything, everything
Nice.
that was present.
Yeah, that seems to be a theme. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So thanks very much.
Mm,
And I'll try this one again in the morning.
okay, great. So this one
Well,
I will post it on the Raising Our Vibration community
good.
page, and it is on the Enlightened World Network page as well. Thank you, Bill.
Try it again.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
This says very nice. Thank you. Nice to hear the insights. It's all light, of, by, through light. That's thank you. And Anne had to go early, but she enjoyed it and wishes us all well. So, all right. Well, thank you all again for joining here. Such a joy and a privilege to practice with you live in our groups. And so we do this global peace and healing meditation the third weekend of each month. First weekend of each month, we have another practice session that we tend to focus on the central channel practices on that meeting. And then Thursday nights, we have our ROV meditation book club. And right now we're working with Thich Nhat Hanh's book, The Blooming of a Lotus, and meditations from there, which are wonderful. So, and a little different flavor to them. So anyone is welcome to join all of these. They're posted on the Raising Our Vibration community Facebook page. And if you want to be on our mailing list to receive the links, you can email us at raisingourvibration, sk@gmail.com. We'll put you on the list. And many of the practices we do are also on the ROV meditation app. So if you haven't checked that out, download that. And there's a featured meditation every week that's free to all. So enjoy that as well. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you for joining here, and we'll see you again next time.
Take care, all.
Take
Thank you
care.
all.
Lots of
Love you
love.
all.
Mhm.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.